3 years is just the beginning of our journey. With Binance, the best for the future.
Hello, I'm Liang Hong, Principal Developer Advocate for AWS. I'm excited to welcome you to the event, and in particular to AWS session. Thank you for taking time to spend with us today. Organizations around the world are moving to the cloud-based infrastructure to increase IT agility, nearly unlimited scalability, improve reliability, and lower costs. When deciding which cloud provider to select, companies often base their decision on the quality, performance, and scale of the provider's global data center infrastructure. Companies want to trust their assets and IT infrastructure to a provider that has the most advanced system, security, processes, and controls in place to deliver the performance, experience, and business return needed by the largest of the companies. With cloud computing, AWS manages and maintains the technology infrastructure in a secure environment, and business access this resource via the internet to develop and run their applications. The AWS global infrastructure is the most secure, extensive, and reliable cloud platform, offering over 175 fully featured services from data centers globally. Whether you need to deploy your application workloads across the globe in a single click, or you want to build and deploy specific application closer to your end users with single digital millisecond latency, AWS provides you the cloud infrastructure where and when you need it. With millions of the active customers and tens of the thousands of the partners globally, AWS has the largest and most dynamic ecosystem. Customers across the virtually every industry and of the every size, including startups, enterprise, and public sector organizations, and running every imaginable use case on AWS. Let's talk about AWS Global Platform. The AWS Cloud spans 76 availability zones with 24 geographic regions around the world, with announced plan for the 9 more availability zones and 3 more regions in the year. As you know, AWS CloudFront is a fast content delivery network services, which use a global network of the 216 points of the presence, all supported by AWS Global Network, which connects all of the AWS regions, a network that's been built specifically for the cloud, and we continue to iterate on it. The AWS cloud infrastructure has 2 key concepts: region and availability zones. A region is a physical location in the world where we have multiple availability zones. Availability zones, or AZs, consist of one or more data centers, each with the redundant power, networking, and connectivity, hosted in separate facilities. Availability zones exist on isolated fault lines, flood plains, networks, and electrical grids to substantially reduce the chance of the simultaneous failure. It provides the latencies of performing real-time data replication and the reliability of the multiple physical locations. Let's look at the design principle of AWS region. The AWS region composed of the 3 or more availability zones, which is the composed of the 1 or more data center and are located in separate and distinct geographic location with enough distance to significantly reduce risk. Each AZ is isolated by distance, power, and networking. What it means is that each availability zone is a fully isolated partition of the AWS global infrastructure. This means that it's a physical separate from another availability zone by a meaningful distance. Each availability zone has its own unique power and networking connectivity. All AZs are interconnected with the high bandwidth, low latency networking over redundant, dedicated metro fiber. That provides high throughput, low latency networking between AZs. So traditionally, companies have been focusing to a binary trade-off, either move quickly or stay secure. Due to the overly manual security processes, InfoSec is often forced to slow things down to human speed so they can ensure the security of the organization. Today, it is possible to automate many of the basic security tasks. Organizations can use AWS to innovate quickly and maintain their security posture. It is important that we focus on the solution where we bring decision makers and builders together, while continuously emphasizing the security is the top priority for everyone. Our commitment to you as our customer is that security is critical. As you look at the Gartner ICE Magic Quadrant report, Gartner calls the breadth of our offering and the strength of our infrastructure, including the unmatched reliability and availability we provide. It's this innovation and the strength of our customer base which leads to AWS continuing to be the market leader in the cloud. And AWS is the longest running leader in the cloud with the ninth consecutive leader in the cloud. Having said so much, we must summarize the benefits of the AWS global infrastructure. Security at AWS starts with our core infrastructure. You can build on the most secure global infrastructure, knowing you always own your data, including the ability to encrypt it, move it, and manage retention at any time. Availability. AWS delivered highest network availability of any cloud provider, with 7 times fewer downtime hours from networking issues than the next largest cloud provider. Performance. AWS global infrastructure is built for performance. AWS offers low latency, low packet loss, and high overall network quality. This is achieved with the fully redundant 100 GB Ethernet fiber, often providing many terabytes of the capacity between regions. The benefits for its global footprint. AWS has the largest global infrastructure footprint of any provider, and this footprint is consistently increasing at a significant rate. Scalability. AWS global infrastructure enables companies to be extremely flexible and take advantage of the conceptually infinite scalability of the cloud. Companies can quickly spin up resources as they needed them, deploying hundreds or even thousands of the server in minutes. Flexibility. The AWS global infrastructure gives you the flexibility of the choosing how and where you want to run your workloads. And when you do, you are using the same network, control panel, APIs, and AWS services. I know that in addition to cloud computing, you also want to understand the blockchain on cloud. In my opinion, blockchain means many different things. Distributed ledger technology, cryptocurrency, smart contracts, etc., and is moving toward mainstream integration as companies looking to reduce the inefficiencies and the redundancies. Just like other infrastructure, a blockchain built on AWS can be integrated with many AWS services. As a cloud provider, AWS is the blockchain protocol agnostic. AWS encourages experiments across all protocols on AWS platform. Security, scalability, and high availability are essential important to cloud users. This applies to a blockchain protocol themselves and the overall platform as a whole. As a blockchain platform, we will focus on AWS services that are essential to building out networking, membership, identity, transaction and messaging, security, compute, off-chain storage, analytics, notification, and management platform components demonstrated in the diagram above. The core blockchain components and the distributed applications can still have the single points of failure. We recommended leveraging AWS computing services such as EC2, ECS, and even Lambda in combination with load balancing and auto-scaling for deploying these workloads for both public and private blockchain protocols. Not all data can or should be stored on the blockchain or be distributed ledger. We recommend digging deeper into DynamoDB to storing your key value data, S3 for the file storage, and database and file storage services like RDS, Aruro, and EFS that provide built-in resiliency, elasticity, and compliance with the industry-specific regulation. More than 1 million active customers from Airbnb to Capital One use our AWS cloud infrastructure because of our unmatched reliability, security, and performance. AWS has unmatched appearance, maturity, reliability, security, and performance that you can depend upon your most important application. For over 13 years, AWS has been delivering cloud services to millions of customers around the world, running a wide variety of use cases. AWS has the most operational experience at great scale of any cloud provider. Now, we cover a lot of ground, and I want to really thank everyone for taking time to tune in. I encourage you to make use of AWS to develop your skill and find a new way to use technology to make difference. Our customers understand the great potential of AWS technology and the many benefits that the cloud brings with it in terms of the security, reliability, cost saving, innovation, and the ability to deploy globally in minutes. We look forward to seeing the creativity and the innovation that will result from you building in the cloud in AWS. Thank you.